Imagine this: a massive crowd, thousands of people, all gathered on a hillside. They've been following Jesus all day, hanging on his every word, mesmerized by the miracles they've seen. The energy is incredible, but as the sun starts to dip below the horizon, a different feeling creeps in: hunger. The disciples, ever practical, see the problem. They go to Jesus and say, "Hey, it's getting late and we're out in the middle of nowhere. Let's send everyone home so they can grab dinner." It makes sense, right? A logical, responsible solution. But Jesus looks at them, and with that calm confidence he always has, he says something that completely throws them off. You give them something to eat. You can just picture the disciples' faces. A mix of confusion, disbelief, maybe even a little panic. Us feed this entire city of people. With what? They look around, and all they have is a little boy's lunch five, small barley loaves, and a couple of fish. It's nothing. It's ridiculously, laughably not enough. Have you ever felt like that? Like you're facing a giant problem, a huge need, and all you have in your hands feels like nothing. A tiny bit of energy when you're exhausted. A small amount of money when the bills are piling up. A little bit of hope when you feel overwhelmed. It feels impossible. This is where the story turns. Jesus doesn't dismiss their meager resources. He doesn't scold them for their lack of faith. He simply asks for what they have. He takes those 5 loaves and 2 fish. He looks up to heaven, gives thanks, and then starts breaking them. He hands the pieces to the disciples, and they start passing them out to the crowd. And then the miracle unfolds. The baskets never empty. No matter how many people they serve, there's always more. It just keeps coming. Think about that for a second. That small, insignificant lunch, the one that was not enough, is now feeding thousands upon thousands of people. Everyone eats. Not just a little snack to tide them over, but they eat until they are completely full and satisfied. And the story doesn't even end there. After everyone has had their fill, Jesus tells the disciples to gather the leftovers. Why? So that nothing is wasted. And what do they collect? 12 full baskets of broken pieces. 12. That's more than they even started with. They began with a small lunch that could barely feed a single family, and they ended with enough leftovers to fill 12 baskets after feeding a crowd of over 5,000. This story is so much more than just a historical account of a miracle. It's a powerful lesson for every single one of us, right here, right now. It teaches us that what seems small and insignificant in our hands can become more than enough when we place it in God's hands. That little bit of faith you're holding on to, that small act of kindness you're thinking of doing, that talent you think isn't good enough, God can take it and multiply it in ways you can't even begin to imagine. He doesn't need our abundance. He just needs our willingness. He needs us to offer up our 5 loaves and 2 fish, no matter how small they seem. Just like that young boy who was willing to share his lunch. When we give what we have to God, He can use it to create something extraordinary. Our gifts, our time, our love, our prayers, they might feel small to us, but in God's hands, they have limitless potential to bless others. So today, I want to encourage you, stop looking at what you don't have. Stop focusing on the size of the problem and start looking at the size of your God. Don't underestimate what He can do with your little. When you trust Him with what insignificant, the impossible starts to look a lot more possible. That feeling of not enough can be transformed into more than enough. Your small offering can become a feast that blesses many. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button. and share it with someone who might need to hear this message today. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you won't miss our next video. We love hearing from you. So drop a comment below and let us know what 5 loaves and 2 fish you're really trusting God with today. See you next time.